The top Chinese YouTuber Li ZiQi has returned.
Okay, so that's the one who used to make those really cool like crafting videos.
Yeah.
I remember watching her a while back, yeah.
So she has come back after a 3.5, just over 3 year break from YouTube.
Yeah, I kind of thought we hadn't seen her in a while. And I remember watching her videos. Her videos were always just like...
Amazing.
Yeah, so unique. They were her, like pretty much her own style, weren't they?
Yeah.
I've got some information here about her as well.
So she went to court basically over a commercial dispute with her agency. She sued the agent and they countersued her too. So I think there was 5 countersuits.
Wow, so like 5 suits back and forward,
Yeah.
basically. That was like... She was suing them and they were suing her back,
Yeah.
basically. That sounds quite messy, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think there were 5 in that time period. They settled. So she settled. Essentially, she won. She now has the majority stake of her company.
Yeah, of her like IP, intellectual property. I find that interesting. I feel like she should have had control over her own stuff from the start, but it seems like it must have been some kind of deal that she's agreed to. I mean, I don't know what everyone else thinks or is sure of, but it looks to me like she must have some like crew and some staff to make those videos. And maybe that's where this company comes into it.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, she also sold things online. So I think that's where like the agent must have helped her push these products and things. Like she was selling food and like sauces.
Right.
So like edible products, and which made millions.
And they had the majority first, didn't they?
Yeah, so before the case, I think Lee had 49%. So the agent had the majority.
51, right.
And now, like, Lee owns 99%.
99%?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now it's 99% and the agent has 1%.
Wow, that's crazy. But amazing, and that's basically the way it should be, really. I mean, she is the star
talent.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So she officially returned with unexpected videos, 2 new videos on YouTube on November the 12th. So a few days ago, and it exceeded 100 million views within the first 24 hours.
Whoa, more than 100 mil within
with
24
lots
hours.
of comments worldwide saying, welcome back, we've missed you. And yeah,
Wow.
she has been missed. Because there's no creator on YouTube that's like her. There's
Yeah.
a lot of copycats.
Yeah.
But her style is, it's unique. She's really unique. She's so creative. She's so talented.
Yeah.
And if you just watch one of her videos, you'll understand why she's so liked. She's so loved. She puts so much effort in like everything is like a mini project for her.
Yeah.
Like she gathers the raw materials, doesn't she?
Yeah.
To make the wardrobes or the table, or like she gathers the silkworms. You know what I mean? She climbs trees to get the sap from the tree to like varnish to do the lacquering for
She
her grandma's
builds the
wardrobe.
ladder
Yeah.
to climb the tree.
Yeah.
She builds the ladder on the tree to climb the tree to collect the sap.
Yeah.
And that sap, she'll use that to make the lacquer or varnish, you know.
Yeah. And the over a period of time, like one video is like, it could take from 6 to 12 months
That's wow.
to make, from beginning to end, because she's doing everything from scratch.
She's also world record breaking in the big. She is, or at least at the time had, the world's biggest Chinese language YouTube channel. Yeah, so she has just been absolutely smashing the scene for ages. She first started uploading videos in 2016, so that's when she was 26 years old, and she quickly established her own style and established a huge fan base. Just to give you like a little bit of her story, she dropped out of school at the age of 14 to work in the city. This is after her grandfather had passed away. She had done jobs like she had been a singer, a waitress, and a DJ as well at one point, a disc jockey. And I found that really interesting, and it kind of shows that she was a singer, because we were extremely surprised by her in her recent video when she not only sang a song, but played piano as well.
Yeah.
Like, what is it that she can't do?
Yeah, so talented.
Absolutely mind-blowing.
Yeah.
You know, and like holds a Guinness World Record as well at such a young age, like so quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's been an amazing rise and an amazing show of skill and ability and attention to detail. Her videos really do have their own universe to them. They're so unique.
Really unique.
Especially, go on.
She shows videos of her life with a grandma, like countryside Sichuan. She's in Sichuan in China specifically, and the village that she's in, it's like she's showcasing a lot of like the old traditional ways of living. She releases videos that like is very slow paced, very beautifully filmed.
Yeah.
It's just very poetic.
Yeah, it is. It's a very classic, like Chinese style. It looks like a really nice, maybe even old style, like Chinese East Asian drama in a way, if you know what I mean.
She's unapologetically Chinese. Like she's wearing like qipaos, you know, the traditional Chinese dresses. She likes to make her own clothes from silk, from cotton, and she's just showcasing a lot of traditional Chinese like ingredients or Chinese dishes or Chinese ways of calligraphy, or how the Chinese would make lipstick, for example.
What?
Yeah, makeup. She's even making them from raw materials in her old videos.
Wow.
Yeah, just the amount of research, the amount of work in just creating one video is mind-blowing, is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, and it still really blows my mind. Like, you'll see in a video where she'll be planting certain vegetables or just she'll be planting things basically, and then you'll know that takes like a year
to grow. Harvest.
Yeah, and harvest, and then they'll come back and then they'll harvest it. So it's like that video took like a year to make just because of the growing of that veg.
Yeah. The footage, I was saying to you, the amount of footage that she has must be crazy.
Yeah.
Like she'll write on the side of the videos, it'll say 2021 winter.
Yeah.
And then it'll be like a little time lapse, and then it's now the spring.
Yeah.
And she's now harvesting, she's collecting them, and she's now going to start cooking with them, and she's making multiple things with them.
Yeah.
She can make multiple things with one ingredient that she's grown. Like it could be like wine, and then she's doing another dish, and then she's using the skin for something else, and she's stewing it there, and then she's using the leftovers for something else.
There's like no waste.
Yeah, zero waste, and just crazy.
What was that thing a little while back where she'd left a message at the end of a video, something about her nationality or something?
I think there are a lot of copycats in China as well, but there are a lot of international copycats, and there's a lot of people, you know, like when one does well, a lot of people like to claim.
So people, other countries trying to claim her or something, or people trying to claim
saying,
her.
Oh, she must be Japanese. I think she's mixed, or oh no, she's not Chinese. I think she's Korean, and a bit of this. So she was like, no, I'm Chinese, only Chinese. I've always been Chinese. I'm very proud of my roots, my country, and I only showcase, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's interesting that like that rumour must have got so big that she like had to address it.
Yeah.
It was going around so much that like she had to address it, which is good that she actually addressed it. Some people might just have been like, I'm rising above that in a way, I'm not going to address it. But it's good that she did it. It actually shows that she really is like naturally proud to be Chinese and you know, really show that lifestyle.
Yeah.
I love that everything is from scratch.
Yeah.
Everything is from scratch. She can do so many different things. She builds stuff. Didn't she build that like oven kiln thing?
Yeah.
She built this like oven kiln type thing, right? And she even made it like cutesy, like it was like a bear. It's like a bear or something, wasn't it? And I was like,
she made it cute.
Yeah, amazing.
She just makes like countryside living look simple but beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like she doesn't make it look horrible and boring and like old fashioned. She makes it look really pretty. She it's almost like she's telling people like you can live out of the city and it can still be it can be as glamorous as you make it.
Yeah.
It can be as beautiful as you make it.
Yeah.
Life is
Every
what
shot.
you make it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is what you make it. Every shot is beautiful. Extremely well put together. The pace, and this is what I was thinking was like, in today's day and age where people struggle to make unique ideas and make unique things, she's got this extremely unique thing that she's built, and it just works perfectly. When you watch her videos, you are sucked into her world.
Yeah.
Very much. Even the pace, it's not like this TikTok generation where it's all fast paced and it's always giving you like dopamine hits, if you know what I mean. It's slow paced, it's calm, and a lot of it as well, you're watching it and you're wondering, what is she doing? What is she making? What is she doing?
Yeah, we're always guessing, like,
Yeah.
what's she doing with that? She's collected some grapes, she's peeled the skin off the grapes.
What's she gonna do
must be
that?
making wine. But no, she wasn't. She was feeding it to the chickens or something.
Yeah,
The hens.
she gave part of it to the chickens.
Yeah.
She kept the skin to make the dye.
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was dyeing the silk.
Yeah, so she used the actual grape skin to create that purple dye,
Yeah.
and gave the remainder to the...
So unpredictable. I love, like, we just don't know her next move
Yeah.
in her videos.
Yeah. What was that number you had? You had something related to like her earnings or something.
So as Li's brand thrived, she began selling food and sauces under her name on the Chinese online platform called Taobao, which is a bit like our eBay. So in 2020, it was reported that the sales of her products exceeded £172 million.
Pounds?
Yeah, that's just selling food
Whoa.
and sauces under her brand.
Just food and sauces, 172 million. And that's it, that it exceeded that, yeah?
Yeah, that's just under one platform, bear in mind. So
My
just
God.
under like China's eBay, if you like.
That's not including like the mad YouTube numbers, the world record breaking subscriber numbers, and like
Yeah.
any other venture that she's got going on as well.
Yeah.
Stunning.
And she got like over 1 million subscribers in the past couple of years, whilst she wasn't even uploading any videos.
Yeah, so while she's uploaded nothing, she's got more than 1 million subs more in that time.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Her
Absolutely.
videos are like timeless, the classics. Like
Yeah.
you can always watch them,
Yeah, you really can.
and they'll always be like beautiful to watch.
Yeah. And not only are you watching and they're beautiful and they're calming, but you're learning as well.
They're educational. Yeah, they're educational.
Yeah, you're proper learning. They're really nice. They're proper like...
It's like a movie. Her videos are like a movie.
Yeah, they are. Like, they're like not dramatic, but they are dramatic. The directing of them is bang on.
Yeah.
It's so well put together. I can't speak highly about it enough. But just to go back to her story a little bit, I'm not sure how much of it I covered. So she dropped out of school at the age of 14 to work in this city. And of course there she was doing like different jobs, etc. She moved back to the countryside in 2012 to care for her grandmother. So she was at the age of like 22. She was born in 1990. And then, started posting videos in 2016, showing like traditional lifestyle and showing rural life.
Let me mention this. So what has Li been up to in the last 3 years? She says in an interview that she's been catching up on sleep and taking her grandmother to see the world. So that's been nice that she's used the last few years off YouTube, but she's been productive and taking her grandma to visit countries that she's never visited before, and enjoying her 3-year break before returning to YouTube.
Oh, that's really nice. I really like that. I like that she's taking her grandma like to see the world and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not as if she's just like taking the rest, which I'm sure she's been resting and stuff. Yeah. But she's taken advantage of this time and gone and done things, new adventures with the grandma. That's really nice.
I think that break was much needed anyway, from all the courts cases.
Yeah.
And I'm sure all the videos that she's been making is very time consuming, and she needed that break.
She proper like still spends quality time with her grandma, innit?
Yeah.
And it makes sense because like she'd lost her father at like the age of 5 and was raised by her grandma.
Yeah, she has a really sweet, really nice relationship with the grandma. It's really nice.
Yeah, really close relationship. Also, she's down as the cultural ambassador for China, showcasing the country's rich heritage and traditions.
Yeah, I can see that. I think 'cause she's so proud of, you know, her roots and the country, like, and she's so successful on YouTube and on all platforms, on all the social media platforms, that it only makes sense if there was one social media queen for China, it would be her.
Yeah.
So she would naturally be the ambassador for China. It would boost tourism, you know. Don't just go to the cities. It's not just the cities that are attractive.
Yeah.
Go to the countryside areas. You know,
Yeah.
there's a lot to explore.
China is huge.
Huge.
There's so much in China. And you know what? I really love that while people are seeing the massive growing cities in China, like everyone's eyes in China, everyone's attention, probably in a whole chunk of East Asia, is on the agriculture. It's on the rural life. I love that.
Yeah.
You know, while this city life, this futuristic life is growing and developing,
We forget about, you know,
Yeah.
how the countryside can be just as beautiful.
yeah, that beautiful, like, simple living.
Like a lot of comments on the videos, I'll say, like, in a world full of noise, Li's videos are like a breath of fresh air. Commented from someone in UK. I feel so calm after watching her craft such beautiful things from the earth. Another viewer from the States said, your content reminds me of the beauty in simplicity. It's so refreshing to see something so pure and untainted by the chaos of today's world. Her videos are like a breath of fresh air, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like you can watch Mr. Beast, you can watch all these other crazy wild videos on YouTube,
Yeah,
but then you go to her channel and it's like it's nature.
yeah, yeah. And that's what I find to be amazing, where we're in this world of, like, copycats and it's hard to find unique ideas and stuff. But then this one comes out the woodwork and it's so unique and different and so perfectly executed. It just amazes me. Every video amazes me. Like, with every video almost, you see that she's got a new skill.
Yeah.
And it's just mind blowing. And, like, for a lot of her videos, it's very ASMR. Like, the viewer is, like, never addressed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're never spoken to,
Yeah.
never even really looked at. You're proper fly on the wall, just watching what's happening.
Yeah. She doesn't need crazy music in the background.
Yeah.
You know, it's just very, yeah, like you say, ASMR-y.
Yeah, no fast cuts.
Just natural, like, surrounding noises.
Yeah.
And it's just, or her, like, just shouting to grandma, I'm popping out.
Yeah, it's very much like just documenting.
Yeah.
I love that.
Well filmed, well put together,
Yeah.
well cut.
And so
everything.
there's been, like, copycats since, haven't there, of her?
Yeah. Over the years, there's been many. I mean, just in China alone, there are a lot of people copying that style. You know, like,
okay.
actually getting a production team going into the village to
Yeah.
kind of, like, you know.
Wow, that's to manufacture it.
Yeah, to manufacture it.
Whereas
like,
hers is, like, organic, isn't it? This is, like,
yeah,
real.
yeah. So, and a lot of them, you know, they are quite successful, actually.
They would be.
Not as successful as Li, but,
Yeah.
you know, they are getting views.
They're seeing that there's demand for it.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
might as well capitalise while they can. It does amaze me, though, that hers is very much an organic story. She was already there,
Yeah.
living that lifestyle, and then came up with, you know, we can do something here, and did it.
I love the backdrop of her scenes of, you know, like her
Always.
films, like the sunsets, you know, it's
Yeah.
just the stars,
Yeah.
starry nights. It's so pretty to watch.
Yeah. The camera angle is always bang on.
Yeah.
I love that. Like, in one of her videos just now that we watched, she was putting some leaves out to dry in, like, quite a big room. And the camera is just in the corner of the room, and it's almost time-lapsing her putting these leaves out. So she's at, like, near the camera first, chucking some out, then she fades and she's further on in the room, fades again, she's a little bit further on. And it's like they've really thought through how this is going to appear, how this is going to be shown, and how it's going to be edited.
Yeah.
You know, so they go, okay, we're going to have to get it from this part of the room so we can see all that, because this is how we're going to cut
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Love it. She uses time-lapse as well.
I just love that she's doing something that nobody else is doing.
Yeah.
And she was, like, the OG of doing it
Yeah.
in China.
Yeah.
Like even now, or even the last year or two, you've got you know, social media content creators going to, like, Chongqing
Yes.
They're going visiting other large cities,
Yeah.
large and small cities in China,
Yeah.
and they're showing the technology, the skyscrapers, the crazy wild rides, and everything. All these technology places, yeah. And no one's really going out to the countryside of China, and she's doing it. And not only is she doing it, and she was one of the first to do it, she showcases it so beautifully.
Yeah, she does.
Like, and it looks so natural to her.
Yeah, and she does all seasons too. I'm pretty sure I've seen winter there as well.
Yeah.
It's just
Like, she's in no rush to make a film
Yeah.
in Chongqing or Shanghai,
yeah,
you know?
yeah,
And I love that.
yeah. Same.
Like, you guys can do that. I'll keep showcasing, you know,
Yeah.
the art and the traditional side of China.
Yeah, like she's got her niche.
Mm-hmm.
So well produced. Everything is really well put together. And what I find amazing is her videos. They've got to be shown all over the globe because
are.
they were shown on like even on my feed, just randomly shown on my feed. I'm like, well, this is a bit. Why is it on my feed? But then like it's so watchable.
Yeah.
You click on it.
The beauty of her videos is that you don't have to speak Chinese. She doesn't
Yeah,
speak Chinese
yeah.
well, apart from when she's shouting to the grandma, "I'm back."
Yeah.
Like, anyone can watch it, and that's why she has gained a massive worldwide audience.
Yeah.
You know, she's got like Indian viewers, English viewers, American viewers, because everyone can watch it.
Yeah.
And everyone can see the beauty of it, and they can see how well it's produced.
Yeah.
And you know, she really deserves it.
Yeah, she does. That's the best use of the visual medium.
Yeah.
The best use of the visual medium is to show, not tell.
Yeah.
And she is showing, not telling.
Yeah.
And so, as you can see, it gets global,
Yeah.
mass appeal. No need for translation. No need for like anything specific.
Yeah.
And everyone can like consume that.
She really is, yeah, amazing at storytelling.
Yeah, yeah. I would like to know like how much the agency comes into it and what they do. Like, are they production staff? Is there a director? Like, what is going on? Because if she is a one-man band, one-woman band, right? If she is directing it, setting up the camera, then doing all the physical side of things
I
as well.
think she is doing most of that.
Most of that.
I think she really is like the talent in
And
this.
the director.
Yeah, what I mean by talent is like, I think she is the one that is the one planning for these videos, planning way ahead what she's going to put in each video. My winter video is going to be this, then I'm going to do this, I'm going to film this, it's going to take me 3 months, do you know what I mean? And then I'm going to cut it this way, I'm going to put the angle this way, I'm going to film it from here, then I'm going to go out in wearing this, I'm going to have my hair like this. Like, I think everything to a T is her planning.
Do you reckon she edits them? Or has a hand in the edit?
Maybe editing, not her, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is her too. Like, she's so smart,
She definitely is.
she's so clever.
But
like, I wouldn't put
If
it past
she
her.
is editing them and directing them
The
and
only-
filming it,
Okay, I think like she would probably, yeah, she can have an assistant. Yeah, I think she would benefit from an assistant in like holding a camera here and there, but I think like she directs them.
if she is doing that, then she's like 10 times the super genius I'm already picturing her to be.
But yeah.
Because that is proper mad. What I find amazing is the things that she makes, the way she handles things, just the way that she was making that dye, out of them grapes. The way she did it it appeared to be so expertly done that it was like she's done this like many times before.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
way she made that lacquer, that varnish from the tree sap, it's proper like, yeah, she knows exactly what to do. And that's with everything that she makes. You look at it and you're like, oh my God, she proper knows what she's doing all the way through it.
Like someone said here, the craftsmanship she presents is not just an aesthetic choice, but a philosophy that beauty and meaning come from patience, precision, and respect for tradition. And there's so many things that you can learn from her videos. It's so educational. Like somebody else has put here, I encourage my children to watch her videos for the educational content, such as learning the importance of family, like Lee's deep bond with her grandmother.
Yeah, that's it. That bond is amazing. And apparently, so she came back to take care of her grandma, basically, and that's a story.
Yeah, she came back from the city to look after her grandma in the village.
Yeah, I've got that
rural.
basically here. That it was in 2012. She returned home to take care of her ailing grandmother, and she started selling agricultural products online to make a living. In 2016, she started making short videos showcasing traditional Chinese food preparation and handicrafts. Her videos quickly gained popularity on Chinese social media platforms like Weibo and Douyin.
Mm-hmm.
Is that TikTok?
Douyin is TikTok.
Douyin is Chinese TikTok, yeah. And then in 2017, that's when she launched the channel.
And you can just tell that she loves doing it.
Yeah.
She enjoys doing it. She has interest in learning.
Yeah.
You can see that.
Like, it seems to me like she's going to do it anyway. You might as well film it.
Yeah.
That's how it is, isn't it? It's like, I'm going to do it anyway. You might as well film it. That bond between her and her grandma, I can tell it's like priceless, isn't it?
Yeah.
That her grandma's obviously been with her for like forever, and that's something special. And so in a way, it's really nice that they're able to like document these times together, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very sweet bond.
We've just found some information that she did at the start do all of like the videography, the camera work and the editing by herself, and then eventually got an assistant to do work with her. So if anything then, like, she's got a small crew, if anything.
Yeah.
Wow. So she actually has got that skill of editing and directing and choosing angles and choosing pace and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And what's interesting and what's quite sad as well is that it seems like she did have a bit of a sad
upbringing,
childhood, early part of her life. Maybe had some challenges and stuff in there. But it's great to see that she's now absolutely thriving.
Yeah.
She's coming from a place where she's had to like make ends meet.
Yeah.
With a lot of things pushing against her.
Mm.
But she's been able to absolutely smash it now. Like, obviously she's...
Yeah, now she's like, China's darling.
Yeah, one of like the absolute highlights of China. Like a star of China, isn't it?
Yeah.
There, a lot of people are like equating her to like a Disney fairy tale, Disney like fairy princess. Like her lifestyle does actually go down that kind of thing, doesn't it?
I can see that.
That image.
Yeah.
Which is great to see. It is great to see. It can be a tough image to like uphold, but again, just be yourself, do your thing, and just be open to being able to make mistakes and stuff.
And I think her story is very inspiring as well. Like, to like other girls in China and out of China.
Yeah.
Like you can come. She was an orphan at one point.
Yeah.
So and. Not only not having parents, I think she was, a bit of a poor background, and she worked hard, and you can make something of your life.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
She's been really resourceful.
Very.
Selling things online, working different jobs, finding ways to like keep solving things. So yeah, she deserves all the success that she's getting, and in that sense, it kind of like gets on my nerves in a way. If this agency was trying to like rob her, which I hope they weren't, if this agency was trying to take advantage, then I'm really glad that she's managed to fight that battle and get in control of her own like abilities, her own resources, benefit from like the fruits of her own labour. So that's another like happy ending to it almost. I feel like we're going to see a lot more of her career flourishing in the next few years.
Yeah.
And she's what is she? How old is she now? She's what, like 34?
34.
So she's about 34 years old now. She's still got like years and years. I can see her being like a Chinese celeb.
She kind of is a celebrity. Yeah.
Definitely is a celebrity already, but like I can see her being like, like one of them proper established ones.
Yeah.
Like a household name.
Yeah.
Like she's been going for years, one of them ones.
Yeah.
I can see her being like one of those.
Yeah. Like a Martha Stewart of China.
Yeah. And in a way, she kind of already is on that.
She definitely can, release, homeware products.
Yeah.
Household products.
Yeah.
if she isn't already. I don't think she is.
Yeah.
But yeah, she definitely has that, has that power.
Yeah, yeah.
Because she's so influential in China alone.
Yeah.
I mean, when she made, I think on one of her old videos, she made some kind of traditional Chinese noodle dish.
Right.
And it like, everybody copied it. Everybody was trying to buy those noodles, make those noodles, and selling those noodles out.
Whoa.
And that's just one product. And this is years ago. Do you know what I mean? And now there's more people in the social media world. So she can be a Martha Stewart.
I bet you there's loads of like international brands, Chinese brands, all of like East Asian brands, or like have tried to like get a deal with her, innit? Get her on their advert, get her on this TV show or whatever.
Yeah.
Innit?
Yeah. But I feel like she's also someone that is very careful and very picky with
Smart.
who she collabs as well, especially now, going through what she went through a few years ago.
Legal battle.
And yeah, so she's smart, and she probably thinks I don't really need to,
Yeah.
She has the right to pick and choose.
Yeah. Do you know what I like as well? Like, so her videos were appearing on feeds over here in the UK and stuff, right? Which I've got to give credit to YouTube for that. Like, really chucked out these videos all over the world. And so I had seen a good few of them. And then I had like shown like my parents. I remember putting it on for my parents, being like, look at this. And they were like, oh yeah, look, yeah, proper village life and stuff. And my parents loved it. My sister loved it. I remember showing her as well. Looking
at her most recent videos as well, she has not changed. She looks just as young. She looks, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She looks the same. She does not look 34.
Yeah, she hasn't changed at all.
Yeah, had a beautiful, long, shiny black hair. She still looks so young, and she's very inspiring.
I still can't believe she can sing. I saw the piano and she's walking over to it, and I was like, don't say she can play piano. And then she plays piano, and then I didn't even think that she's going to sing, and she starts singing.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on? What can she not do? What can she not do? Like, she's doing everything. She's building furniture from scratch. Blows my mind. It proper blows my mind. And it's like it's not just like furniture and things that are being made. They're proper being made really beautifully.
Yeah.
Like they're being decorated. She's involved in like some quite charitable ventures as well, supporting education and poverty alleviation in rural areas. That's good, isn't it? Like trying to like eradicate poverty and stuff in certain areas. I love that.
Love it.
And apparently she had some controversies around the authenticity of her videos and the involvement of her management team. Basically, some viewers had questioned the authenticity of her videos, saying that they were staged, heavily edited, and that was done to like romanticize the image of rural life. That's interesting. That's very hatery, isn't it?
Yeah, that's BS. Sorry.
Where's the
I hate it that, when people see, someone successful, they try and take them down. They just think of ways to like make it negative somehow.
Yeah.
Heavily edited.
Romanticized image. What's wrong with romanticizing an image?
Exactly.
Staged. How are you going to stage like village life? Huh? Well, it's very if they're claiming it's staged, it's perfectly staged because it's like they've got like the whole village of family and people there.
Exactly. And like what YouTube video isn't staged?
Yeah. Like really, in terms of staging, you have to stage.
Exactly. Our Mr. Beast's not staged.
Innit?
Like what give me a YouTube video that's not staged intentionally.
Or doesn't have a degree of staging involved. You know what I mean? Not just that, but like she actually genuinely has her backstory in the village. She came back to the village and was in the village for years before making videos. So...
And you can choose to not watch it.
Yeah.
She's got millions and millions of viewers,
Yeah.
who are subscribers. you don't need to watch them. That's the beauty
Yeah.
of YouTube. There's plenty of videos for you.
This is weird. Apparently there was a controversy, right, where some critics had accused her of cultural appropriation, claiming that she's profiting from Chinese culture while not fully understanding or respecting its traditions.
That's an odd one, I have to say.
That is some weird hatery angle, that is.
Yeah.
Like, clearly
She's celebrated in China, I'm sure.
not only is she celebrated, but she is celebrating Chinese culture and traditions. Do you know what I mean? And her grandma lives in the village.
Mm-hmm.
How could you culturally appropriate something when, like...
She's Chinese.
Yeah. And you're living in the village. You know? She's celebrating the techniques. This blows my mind. Check this out. Her videos have been praised by Chinese state media and used to promote a positive image of China. This has led some to question whether her content is genuine or serves as propaganda.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
That is such...
You can't win. You actually can't win.
Yeah,
When
that's true.
It's either propaganda. Do you know what I mean?
It's either... So
Or
if it makes China look good, it's propaganda.
Yeah.
If it makes China look bad, people are happy.
Yeah. People want China to look ugly and messy and dirty and polluted.
Suddenly, certain parts of the world are okay with that.
Yeah.
Or we accept that image,
Yeah.
but we don't accept this image.
Yeah, it's like the whole Huawei thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's rubbish. We're not going to sell them here. There's something wrong. There's spyware in it. You know what I mean? We can buy Teslas manufactured in China, built in China. We can buy Teslas, but we can't buy Chinese cars with Chinese brand manufactured in China.
Yeah.
We can't have them here.
Yeah.
We will not sell Chinese cars in Europe, in UK.
I'm still gutted for Huawei. Huawei, absolute beasts.
Yeah.
Honestly, one of the best phones I ever had was a Huawei. Amazing battery, amazing speed, did everything I wanted when it wanted, way ahead of its time. It was like it was bulletproof too. Honestly, what people have done to Huawei, like in the West, I'm really surprised and like let down. Huawei was obviously taking the #1 spot. That's what Huawei was doing, and to their own merit, they did the right things for people. You know what I mean? Their products were aimed at the right group of people. They were available to everybody. They were amazing devices. They were being adopted in a widespread manner. And that was too much of a threat. But then, of course, a twisted narrative had to be made to justify getting rid of them. Do you know what? We still use a lot of Huawei tech right now for our internet.
In UK, yeah.
Yeah. Like our router right now has got Huawei technology inside it. And you know, they had to like make fake worries and scares about it. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, don't get me started on that stuff. Yeah, but it is a shame that like people have to like bring in things like propaganda when it doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
It's just forced.
Yeah. They can't see past that.
Yeah.
You know?
They can't see that this is a genuine video. What you're seeing is like genuinely beautiful.
Yeah.
It's aesthetically pleasing in many different ways. Just them time lapses like above the mountains and you can see the clouds. You know, even the night sky time lapses, you know, you see shooting stars and stuff. They're in the video too. These are great ways to show the passage of time. And I love that they use that in the videos. So when the leaves are put down for drying, then we've got like a time lapse. I think it was like the night sky one. And then they come back and the leaves are dry now and they're ready to be like used. And I still found that to be amazing how like she just made her own silk from silkworms.
Yeah, I love it. I love that.
I can't wait for the day where one day she goes somewhere and she just buys a product instead of like making it from scratch. That would crack me up. I would love that. If she just went somewhere and like bought not a Happy Meal, if she bought like a ready meal, or if she went and just bought some varnish from a shop and just like started using it, that'd crack me up, that would. But yeah, I think she's an absolute celebration of all things Chinese. She's an inspiration to many, many creators. Go on.
In her recent video, I like her is it montage of like her clips from, I can't remember when it started, 2012?
2016.
2016, then it's 17, 18, 19, 20, showing all her like work put together over the years.
Yeah.
That was really touching.
Yeah. It was very much like a celebration, like, I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back. Oh.
Yeah.
She's put so much work in her videos, like...
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, like I was saying, she's an absolute celebration of all things like Chinese, talented video creator, talented in like all the ways that like she just crafts things and is just so creative on so many different levels. An absolute gem and great to watch. I love that like you can show her videos to like any family member and they'll be interested. Like all age groups like that kind of stuff. There's something in there for everyone.
Yeah.
And I love that. And it's great to see her back and looking forward to more videos. We're probably going to go over like a bunch of her old ones.
Yeah.
And we'll keep track of her new ones as well because she's obviously mind-blowing.
Yeah, that's the thing with her videos. She doesn't post like, you know, some YouTubers post every 2 weeks or every week or whatever. But when she posts, you know, like you're in for a treat.
Yeah.
She's taken time, a lot of effort. There's a lot of patience in her videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when she does post, they are magic. It's artwork, like a movie, and that's why I don't skip her videos.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm a skipper.
You're a skipper.
Yeah, but with her videos, it's like a film. You enjoy every second of it.
Yeah.
And they're well produced, so you don't need to skip it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's actually really enjoyable from beginning to end.
And what I realise is, when she makes videos, she's got like multiple videos on the go at the same time. So like, in other words, she's planted that crop.
Yeah.
Now, while that's growing, in those months or, you know, in that year, she's going making other videos and she knows to come back to that one. Honestly, there's no one like that. If there's somebody like that, put in the comments. I want to see.
Yeah.
But there's no one like that. But what I find amazing is like, people could replicate this in other parts of the world. Like,
yeah, they could, but who has the time and patience and skills and knowledge and
true.
Creativity to foreplan to see it through?
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no joke, I just look at like the beginning of the video and I'm like, who's doing that though? Who is really using their bare hands to pluck that out of the ground?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, true.
Who's touching the silkworms?
And she was just like chilling with silkworms.
I mean, they're cute, but I would not put it in my hand. I'm like, ugh. Nope. Like, fair play, credit to her. Like, yeah. Amazing. She's amazing. Proper
amazing. But I also want to see like the African version. I want to see the version from like South America, like somewhere around Chile or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to see like this from different places. It could be amazing.
Yeah.
Done right.
Looking forward to more of her videos. Yeah, welcome back. Love it. Happy that she's back.
Yeah, a huge welcome back.
And happy that, you know, Grandma is happy and she looks well and they look cute together still.
Yeah.
Very happy.
Everything going well. Won the court cases and stuff.
Yeah.
Grandma doing well. She's back on YouTube making videos. Looking forward to where it goes from here.
Yeah.
So with that, guys, thank you all for watching and listening, and we will catch you in the next one. Take it easy.